Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to our channel, subscribe our channel, like this video and share to your friends. And in this video this is assignment 8 of week 8 problem solving through programming in C assignment. Friends, I hope these are 100% correct answers. I have done to fullest of my mind. So coming to first question, a function prototype is used for. So the answer for this is option C. Why do we use function prototype? It is used for telling the compiler the kind of arguments used in the function. It may be the kind of arguments that may be different in data type or something. So we are saying the compiler that the different types of arguments or kinds of arguments we are used in the function. Suppose func of a comma int a comma int b, like that. So option C is the correct answer for first question. And coming to second, the variables that are declared inside the function are. Friends, this is easy question, and we know that local variables is the answer, because local variables are the variables that are declared inside a function, and global variables are declared outside the function. Static variables are declared inside with the keyword static. So option B, local variables, are correct answer. And coming to third question, it is a program actually. What is the output of the program? They are asking the question and we have to give the answer for this program in this box, numerical box. So if you see this numerical answer only. So when I did this in the C compiler, I have got the answer as 10. So you can see this answer is 10. I'm zooming back. So, and coming to fourth question, friends, please watch the video till the end without skipping, because if I make any in between changes of the video, you can be able to note those changes when you only watch the video till the end. And coming to fourth, how many times hi will be printed in the program given below? This is the program, a code, and they are asking how many times hi is printed. So the answer for this is option B, 0 times. It means even a single time is also not printed. So option B, mark option B as correct answer for fourth question. And coming to fifth question, what will the function return? They have given a code snippet, and if you see options, they are in general options. It means suppose we can take option, or we can take x value as 3 and int y as 2. So x equal to 3, y equal to 2. So y 0 means return 0, y1 means return x. So nothing happens. So this is 2. So return x plus function of x comma 2 minus 1. That is, here we have taken the x 3. So 3 plus function of 3 comma 1. Here now it is 1, function of 3 comma 1. Here y equal to 1. If you are assigning 1 means return x. So 3 plus again 3, it means 6. So 6 can be written as 3 into 2. That what we have taken, 3 comma 2. So even if you try negative value also, you will get the same. So it is common for all integers, not only for non-negative, that means 0 and positive, but also for negative values also you will get x into y as result. So mark option A as correct answer for fifth question. And coming to sixth question, again they have given a code snippet. So when we did this, I have got the answer as minimum of a and b. I have again taken 2 and 3 for simple calculation. So I have got A and B. I have changed the values both times. I have taken 2 and 3 and 3 and 2. Both resulted in giving the answer as 2. That means minimum of both those two answers or those two variables. So the option 2 can be the D can be the correct answer for sixth question. And coming to seventh question, how many times function get will be invoked if get of 6 is called? Friends, if you see this, void does not return anything. Even if we try to write return or something return 0 like that, we will get compilation error. But they have nothing to be written, just they have written the keyword as return return, and they have not given any number. It means the return gives you again the iteration to start this. If you see int 6, if 6 less than 1, it means false and again goes to return. So like that the loop is always continuous infinite times. So I hope the answer for this is infinite times, option D correct answer. So if you feel any doubts regarding any answers of these 10 questions, you can ask me in the comment section. If you know the exact answers, you can also comment your answer, because everyone will see those and correct, but I am confident about many of these answers. So coming 8th question, what will be the output? So when I have did this in compiler, I have got the answer as, if you see the hint, numeric answer. So I have got the answer as, that is 9. So if you see this, 9 is the answer. I am zooming back and zoomed back. And coming to 10th question, again they have given a code snippet and we are given the value to take initially as 95. Friends, this is some process to take, but when I did this in my own calculation, I have got finally the answer as, if you see this, you'll get the answer, that is 91. So 91 is the answer. I'm zooming back. If you click on it, numeric answer only. So coming to final question, that is 10th question. If Fibonacci program is given code, so the answer for it is given that there is a flaw, that means error, serious error, and the deficiency illustrated above. Which one of the following describes the deficiency illustrated above? So the deficiency is that for some values of n, the environment will almost certainly exhaust its stack space before the calculation completes. So option A, mark option A as correct answer for final question, that is 10th question. I am going to submit these answers. So friends, I hope this video is helpful to you. If you feel the same, subscribe our channel, like this video and share to your friends. Until then, keep supporting me. Thank you. Bye.